His name's Henry.
Mowers and blowers.
Mowers and blowers.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to part 2 of my 3 horsepower Craftsman edger that I contemplated not trying to fix because it had water in the engine. We drained the water contaminated oil out of the engine and put brand new SAE 30 plus motor oil in there, right? Because of the water and it freezing, I had to unseize the engine, and now it pulls freely with fresh oil in it. The carburetor is DONESKI! Completely trashed. I probably could clean it and stuff, but honestly, it's not worth the amount of time that it would take to clean that carburetor. Plus, this carburetor is super old. At least 25, 30 years old. Also, we have no spark. I put my hand here. It's on full run. Ooh, wait a minute. I think I felt it now. Ooh. Okay, I got a shock now. But that was because my hand was on this part here. When I put my hand here and I touched it, yes, it is getting spark. All of a sudden. Well, I was going to remove the engine cover and replace the ignition coil, right? But I see now that I am getting shocked, so it is getting spark. Maybe I'll shoot some go-go juice in here, and for some miracle it actually does fire up. I doubt it though, because the carburetor is filled with ice. So I'm going to try to put fluid all the way through the intake. Alright, let's just pull in and see. It actually feels like it might fire up, believe it or not. We know we're getting spark because I feel it. I'm being jolted by it. But let's see whether or not we're able to, maybe something's up with this spark plug, you know what I mean? Like there could be some water or something in the spark plug hole. That's definitely possible, given the amount of water we had. What the hell? I know there's like 3 different spark plug sizes. 3/4, 5/8, and then there's another crazy 13/16 one. Where is that? Yep, 3/4. That was very easy. Because it's a horizontal shaft, right? Spark plug hole is pointed straight down. So there's a lot of debris there near the spark plug. So when you remove the spark plug, you want to get that debris out. Otherwise, that debris will fall into the hole of your engine, which is definitely no good. Where is that brush? The things you gotta do, you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Gotta get all the debris out of those fins. You don't want any of that shit to go into the hole as you have the spark plug out. Then you're in a world of hurt if you get anything inside of it. Alright. Let's see what the spark plug looks like. It's rarely a spark plug problem. I mean, maybe 1 in 25 machines I get actually has a spark plug problem. So you hear all the time people saying, oh, I changed the spark plug and did the oil, it still didn't start. It's rarely the spark plug. That's in my experience. But this looks good, you know what I mean? I'm gonna spray a little bit of go-go juice in here just to kind of clean it out, you know, and if it sparks, it'll take a few pulls to spark and then ignite just to blow out whatever shit's in there. This is okay. It's pretty clean. And looks like it's gapped correctly. So we're just running the gamut on all this stuff just to make sure everything's good. Gas tank, fuel line I'm going to replace. I'm going to replace the carburetor because I can't be bothered with cleaning that old piece of junk, you know what I mean? If I was hard up and I didn't have a carburetor handy, I would try to clean that carburetor, but it is very corroded and rusted out. So sometimes it's not worth it, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to pull it right now. We have a little bit of fluid in there. It is getting sparks, so. I'm doing throttle to half. Oh, it is igniting. You hear it? There we go. Let's try this out some more. Spray some more fluid through the carburetor into the intake manifold. There we go. That's what I was looking for, fellas. We have life in this engine after all. So how about that, fellas, huh? We got some life in this engine after all. It fired up and turned a few revolutions on its own, blew out all the stuff out of the muffler, as you saw. Lots of rust build up over the years. So, you know, I told you I wasn't gonna replace that carburetor. I wasn't gonna clean the carburetor. I'm just gonna replace it. So I'm gonna slowly use this 7/16 and loosen up these two bolts here, nuts, and then remember where this linkage goes. It goes into this hole here, the first one on this corner. That's where it goes, not the big one, not the inner little one, the outer one on the corner. That's where it goes. And here it's on the first hole there. You just remember how it goes. This is actually not as old as I thought. It is old, but it has the black primer bulb, but it's not the round kind. This, you know, round flat. This is almost like a cylinder round one. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is the same design as the red kind, but I just don't want to clean this, so I'm just gonna remove it. Also, we need to remove this black air filter base and put it on the new one. So there you go, those two nuts, removed it from its studs. And this is the carburetor right here. Here's the condition of it. See that? So that's the reason why I didn't want to clean it, is because it would take a lot to clean this. So I'm going to just chuck it. Although this bowl may be useful in the future, but to get it out is another thing, because as you can see, the pin is all rusted. So I'm going to remove this air filter base and put it on the new one. So there's the old carburetor, and right here I've got a brand new one from my friends over at HIPAA360.com. This one, as you can see, has a red tube that sticks out that hole. And basically that just, when you prime it, it pushes fuel into the air filter. And that saturates it with those vapor fumes that allow it to make mist. You could use it or you don't have to use it. As you can see, this is the one with the new red primer bulb. And we'll just put it into this hole there. Comes with a gasket. And my dog Boba is going nuts. There could only be one reason why my dog would go nuts.
He's alive!
It's Quinn the Mailman!
He's outside!
First things first, we gotta remove this air filter base. Oh crap. Oh, it's also 1/4 inch too. That's interesting. Oh, it won't fit in the hole. That's a shame. It's gonna strip. Damn it. It's stripped. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta find one of these bits that's not as fat. This is fat because it has a magnet in it. If you take one that doesn't have a magnet in it, it fits in the hole. There's always a way. So then we'll just replace that one. And there's our gasket. Oh, there's one here, see? Oh no! It doesn't fit! Oh, duh. This side. I'll figure it out. Alright, so we've got that on here. Got a new gasket for this. I'm just going to install this new carburetor, which is, by the way, non-adjustable. Okay. So this is for a lawnmower. I don't know if it'll... Yeah, I mean, I've done it before, so I know it works. But it may function a little differently in terms of that. This is for a breather, which I don't have. Anyway, I'm going to install this now. So there you go. Cleaned out the gas tank. It might have a little bit of water from the melted ice that's in there. Just a little bit though. Put some gas in here. I reattached it. The gas tank. As you can see, the new carburetor is on there. And because this carburetor is a 90-degree angle, right? I had to kind of bend the fuel line for it to work. I guess if it was longer, it might be better. But it's on there. It's not kinking or anything. And good news is it's not leaking. Let's press the primer bulb and see if anything comes out. I hear it percolating. There we go. Got some gas there. All right. Let me get a new air filter. All right. Got a new air filter. Let's just go on here. There you go. All right. So now when you prime it, right? Fuel shoots into and saturates the air filter, also blocking off air, so it isolates the mist and the vapors to go to the left into the intake manifold. All right, let's give it a couple pulls. Okay, here we go. How about that, fellas? Woohoo! Because this is a summer machine, I don't know when I'm going to be using this, and I just put a lot of gas in here. So I'm putting a little bit of ethanol safeguard from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. Just a little bit of this stabilizer in there, and we'll run the engine for a bit, let the mixture of the gas and the stabilizer circulate, go into the carburetor, coat at least the carburetor, and we should be good to go for the summer, hopefully. So there you go. While I didn't want to fix it, I contemplated just selling this locally for 15, 20 bucks just to get rid of it, whatever. But I already changed the oil, I already cleaned out the gas tank, I already had the parts, so I really had no excuse not to do it. Plus, it's interesting content for the channel. So we changed the carburetor thanks to the parts from HIPAA360.com. Go check out their website. Also, fuel lines, cleaned out the gas tank, found out that was spark, unseized the recoil starter. The oil was completely filled with like frozen white oil, water oil. Lots of water in it. Carburetor's DONESKI, new carburetor, doesn't leak, prime's great. Got the new air filter on here, and this thing runs like a champ now, you know? Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm pretty satisfied. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hi Henry, It's Andy from the UK, aka Mower Wizard. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.